What is going on, everybody? Today in this video I will be doing a review on the Sony PlayStation Portable 3000. Alright, to start off this review, let's talk about some of the things that I do and don't like about the Sony PSP 3000. So we can end this video on a good note, I'll start talking about some of the things that I don't like about the PSP. Some of the things that I don't like about the Sony PSP 3000 would be its lack of built-in memory. Another thing that I don't like about the PSP is its build quality. Seems to be a little bit plastic and on the cheap hand side, but if you throw a nice case on it like I have here, that can easily be taken care of. And that pretty much wraps up all the things that I don't like about the Sony PSP 3000. Now let's go ahead and get into this review and talk about some of the things that I do like about it. To start off, some of the things that I like about the Sony PSP 3000 is its customization. You can mod this thing and turn it into not only a PSP, but a Super Nintendo and a Game Boy Advance. And I also like the operating system on it as well. It copies the PS3 menu, the dashboard, so it's user-friendly, and it's also very easy to navigate and very easy to get used to. One of the things that I like about it also is the display on it. Now, although it's a 4.3-inch display with the resolution of, I think, VGA, it's a really nice display, and I really do like it. Another thing that I like about the Sony PSP is that its memory. It takes regular memory cards for Sony products, the SanDisk memory cards. I have a 1 gig in there right now. Haven't used it up that much because I really don't play this as much as I used to, but that's one of the other things that I like about it is the memory. It takes proprietary or universal memory cards. You can have a SanDisk Memory Stick Pro Duo, unlike some of the other products out there where it's Memory Stick Pro 2 or something in that nature. So that's really plus that I like about it. Another thing that I like about it are the speakers. They're really nice, loud speakers, and the volume on it is actually pretty good and whatnot. Another thing that I like about the Sony PSP is this right here. The UMD drive. I love this thing. I get to play all of my UMD games on it. I know when I owned a Vita, I know when I owned a PSP Go, I was not able to do that, but I'm very happy that the PSP 3000, and it seems like that's going to be the only portable device that Sony makes where you can actually play the UMDs on it without having to spend extra money in downloading them, is really nice to have it on there, and it's a really nice feature. Another thing that I like about it, as you guys can see, we try to get it focus in here, is the built-in microphone. I also like that as well. I like the built-in microphone of it. Another thing that I like about the PSP 3000 is its battery life. This thing lasts me forever. I don't have to charge it. I'll probably have to charge it once out of a week, and that's with heavy usage. I like to play a lot of custom ROMs. I like to play a lot of first-person shooters, a lot of God of War, as you guys seen from the beginning of the video. The battery life on here lasts a tremendous long time. Another thing that I like about the PSP is this removable battery. This is another thing that Sony seemed to mess up on when they make all of their other portable handheld devices, such as the Vita, Vita 2, and PSP Go. That those do not have removable batteries, they all have built-in batteries. The PSP 3000 and 1000 and 2000 also have removable batteries, so you can have Pandora battery, you can get extended batteries, and so much more, and you can just expand your game time with more batteries. Alright, so enough of talking about the actual things that I like about it. Let's go ahead and get into some of the specs on the PSP 3000. Some of the specs on it is it has a 3.5mm headphone jack. It takes regular AC charging, as you guys see right there. Also, the case that I have on it, it has a kickstand with it as well. I ordered this off of... Where did I get this from? I ordered this off of Best Buy, if you guys are wondering where I got the case from. It also has a built-in screen protector, but I do have a screen protector on here just for extra protection. It has the microphone. Compared to the 1000 and 2000, the only huge difference is the screen. The screen quality, which the camera does not do it justice. The screen quality on the PSP 3000 is way better than the 2000 and 1000. And besides that, the 1000 is, of course, a lot fatter than this model. But besides that, that's really all there is to it. Now let's go ahead and get into some of the games, the actual things that you'll be using this device for. Now, I have a couple of games here. To start off, I got games inside of here with the little pouch that I was showing at the beginning. This also came with the kit that I ordered off of Best Buy. I think for Cyber Monday it was at $3, and I got the kit that holds all of the games, and I got the extra charging port, which I have hooked up over there somewhere. But let's go ahead and talk about some of the games that you can get for this. This is also another thing that I like about the PSP 3000 over the Vita and Vita 2 and whatnot. You can get all of these games right here. Like we got Resistance, MLB, and let's go ahead and go over some of the prices for some of these games, because I know a lot of you guys on my unboxing video said you were picking up this for the holidays. We got Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker, really good game, $6. We got The Con, another really good game, $3 that I got from a new and used. We got God of War Chains of Olympics, $4.99. We got Dexter, 99 cents. We got all these good games for under $10. MLB The Show 2011, brand new, never been opened, $1. Medal of Honor, $8.99. Madden, $1. And Resistance, $6.29. And you can also find good deals at GameStop. Buy 2 pre-owned items, get 1 free. So you'll be paying $5 for 3 games with the PSP, and it's still a nice, fun handheld system to play with. Now let's go ahead and jump into some of the stuff that you can have on the memory card. If you mod this thing correctly, you can do so much with it. Now, once when it rebooted, it looks like a regular PSP. Well, you're completely wrong. Let's go ahead and go into the memory stick here. We got an emulator on here, GBA emulator. Let's go ahead and start this up, get this running and whatnot. Another thing that I forgot to mention when I was going over the hardware specs is you have the Wi-Fi antenna up there. If my internet was on at the moment, I would show you web browsing on this, but it's just typical web browsing. Nothing too fancy on it. It gets the job done. I only use the web browsing to get the wallpapers. You also have a USB 2.0 up there, and you also got screws to screw in the camera up there as well. And then on the back, you get the UMD door like I showed you guys before. Then on the bottom, there's really nothing but the charging board and the 3.5 headphone jack. So let's go ahead and get into this emulator. Alright, so like I was saying, if you mod your PSP correctly, you can play Super Nintendo, Game Boy Advance games, any Nintendo 64. You can play all of this on here. Now, I am playing this through real time. This is not fake. As you guys can see, I'm actually holding it. This is not fake at all. You guys already know this. We can go ahead, we can sit up here and I can play this for hours, but I'm just going to give you a little test demo. And I am looking through the camera, so. So like I said, if you do this correctly, you can have not only a PSP, but a Game Boy Advance, play all the old Mario games on it, and whatnot. As you guys can see, once you pause it, you can exit this emulator and you can go right back to the home screen. It's a really, really nice feature to have with this device, and overall, I love it. There's really nothing else that's out there that's portable, that's a handheld gaming device that can still beat this. I don't think the 3DS can beat it. I don't think none of the Nintendo handheld systems can beat it, because the only game that really interests me is Super Mario, and I like to try a whole bunch of different games, from fighting games to action games to sports games to first-person shooter games to over-the-shoulder games. I like to try a lot of those games, and just the Vita and the Nintendo 3DS, they just don't offer that as of now, and they probably never will, because the Vita has been out for, 2-3 years now, and it still isn't on par with this. This is a really nice, cheap gaming device. It only costs $100, brand new at GameStop. I would not recommend buying one of these used. If you want to get a PSP 3000, go ahead and go with either if you can, find the silver version. That's one of the main reasons why I have a case on it, is because I have the piano black version, and it gets fingerprints really fast. But with this clear case on it, that takes the fingerprints down to a minimum fingerprints. But if you can, find the silver version. But besides that, guys, I mean, out of a 10, I give this thing, besides it having a lack of built-in memory, I give it a solid 10 out of 10. I mean, it's a really nice portable gaming device. The screen is average. I know some smartphones are bigger than this, but it's just a really nice overall gaming device. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this little bit of a review. The reason that I made this review was because I saw my unboxing video did so good that I went ahead and I decided to make a review on it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Please be sure to comment, rate, and subscribe. Peace. Everybody, I know I said that was the end of the video, but I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of gameplay to show off some of the screen quality, because I know I forgot to do that in the review. So just sit back and relax. I'm just going to be playing a couple of games on it. I'm also going to be dimming the lights so you guys can show off, so I can show off the full screen quality. Alright, so here's some God of War gameplay. I'm just going to be running around here. As you guys can see, the screen looks crisp. Really nice. Really fun to play games on. I'm going to cut back when I got some action going on. Alright, so here we are. We got to fire off some of these things, and I just want to show off the actual game. Oh my goodness, what are these things? And I just want to show off the actual gameplay for it. I'm going to do horrible, aren't I? It runs in a full 30 frames per second. It looks identical to the PS2 version, if any of you guys have played that before. But so yeah, I just wanted to show off a little bit of gameplay for this. I know the camera doesn't do it justice, but just take my word for it. I'm pretty sure all of you guys have seen a PSP in person. It looks really outstanding and it looks really amazing. Get closer there. Let's see if I can focus in. Yep, nah, camera really doesn't do it too much justice, but it looks really good and it looks really amazing. So we're going to jump into some more gameplay on a different game here. I'll be right back. Alright, so for the second game, we're going to be playing Medal of Honor Heroes 2, just giving you guys a little quick gameplay of that. Alright, so here's some Medal of Honor Heroes 2 gameplay. So, only thing that I don't like when playing first-person shooter games, which you do get used to it after a while, is that you do have to use the face buttons to turn the actual person, but like I said, you get used to it after a while, and it's really not that much of a pain after once when you get used to it. That's one thing that the Vita did do correctly, is that it actually utilized the 2 analog sticks, so first-person shooter games do feel like you're actually playing it on a real console, but besides that, that's really the only thing the Vita has running for it. So we're going to get into another gameplay here shortly. I just want to show you guys this. I'll be right back yet again. For the third game that we're going to be playing is Resistance Retribution. I'm actually going to do some online gameplay for this if I can find a server, because one thing that I forgot to mention to you guys is that some of the games that are out for the PSP, you can play them online. As you guys can see, it says Wi-Fi compatible, and you can play them online and whatnot, and there's still people out there that play these games online, and you can use your PS3 PSN account to actually play these games online. So let's go ahead and jump right into that. Also, before I got into the actual gameplay of the game, I did want to let you guys know that you do have the full PlayStation Store in here, where you can download demos, full games, and whatnot from the PlayStation Store itself. So I did want to let you guys know that. I forgot to mention that in the review. Like I said, I'm very sorry that I forgot to mention all this stuff and actually show gameplay in the review. I had completely forgot about it. So stay tuned, and this will be the last game that I'm playing. Peace out, guys. Alright guys, so here's the last gameplay to wrap up this full review of the PSP 3000. There's also one more feature that I want to show you guys after when I'm done doing this little gameplay for you guys, but like I was saying before, the camera does not show the justice on how good these games look. The textures aren't really that good, but they do look pretty good, but the camera, like I said, it just does not pick it up. But for it to be a portable handheld device and for it to be really cheap for the price that it is, it's a really nice graphical gaming hardware device thingy, whatever you want to call that. Alright, so and I already killed myself. What the hell? Let's try that again. Alright, so here's Resistance. It's the same type of ordeal. You use the face buttons to aim and whatnot. Go zoom in there a little bit. So, yep, just a little quick gameplay. And you can shoot grenade launchers. And then, you know, pretty nice game, pretty fun game actually, once when you get the hang of it. I know this game for PS3 was extremely hard, but there's one more feature that I want to show you guys, and then I'll let you guys get out of here. There's just one more thing that I want to show you guys, and that's if you have your PSP modded and you hit the select button, you'll get this window that pops up, and you can choose to overclock it to have it run faster. You can choose what you want it to be with the USB, device mode, video recovery menu, shutdown. You can shut down the device straight from there. So that was the full review of the Sony PSP 3000. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the review and gameplay. Please be sure to leave a like down below, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Giveaway coming up pretty soon when I reach 600 subscribers. I'm talking in the dark here. This is weird, so see you guys later. Peace.